fashion world? Oh God. It's Disneyland.
I wanna play with you, baby. You got me wrapped around your thinking. You'll see, you want me. Designer Lawrence Steele has been working in his version of Disneyland for 15 years now. The last 5 as head designer for his own Milan-based label. Born in Virginia 35 years ago, Steele's father was a member of the American Air Force. As a child, he was raised on military bases in Germany and Spain, not exactly typical breeding grounds for fashion trendsetters.
How fashion became a part of things, I really don't know. Actually, you know what I think it was? I think it was something to do with adjusting to new environments all the time. And I think I started to develop symbols through the way I was dressing to make people identify with me in a certain kind of way. I think that's how it started. So when I was really young, just reacting to strangers. Stefano, una curiosità. Di là, come siamo messi, ci sono sempre un sacco di clienti.
Fluent in Italian, Steele has lived in Milan since 1985, when he first got a job in the business as assistant to the late designer Franco Moschino. The young, impressionable Steele learned a valuable lesson from Moschino, who was known to be a fashion rebel.
Well, to give about what people think was one of the main things I learned from him. And also to look at clothing from some sort of odd viewpoint.
What we need is a change.
I actually went to an art school where I studied fashion, I studied the craft and stuff like that. And I thought it was about making clothes. When I met Franco, I realized that you could take this thing anywhere you wanted to, basically. No, sono molto contento che siete venuti.
There are very few American designers working full-time in Italy, let alone African-American ones. And at the start of his career, Steele found it a bit awkward trying to assimilate into Milanese society.
At the beginning in Italy, there weren't very many blacks. So it was an odd thing for me to be cruising down the street. It was like, who and what is that? Nowadays, I mean, with the whole sort of MTV, music, television, stuff like that, black culture is basically diffused across the planet, and so it's no longer a surprise to see. You kind of understand that we do more than breakdown. But it was an element at the beginning of my career. I wanna play with you, baby. You got me wrapped around your thinking. You'll see, you want me. Well, the fur head is basically a hood that you zip on and off, an anorak. Just a little funny thing.
For me, it's my favorite. Lawrence Steele is my favorite. I'm working in the Italian TV, on the Italian TV. So I use Lawrence Steele very often. I love him. I wanna play with you, baby. You got me wrapped around your thinking. You'll see, you want me.
It's odd that you get paid for doing this kind of thing. I mean, you make what you want, you put it on who you want, you do a show that you want, and at the end of the day, you sell it, and you do more of that. It's fun. Baby, we'll make our own playworld. I feel so sexy. I feel so sexy. Wanna get you, wanna get you, wanna get you, wanna get you to my playtown, my playtown, my playtown, my playtown, my playtown, my playtown, my playtown.
My playtown.